Hey guys, and welcome to Saturday. It's starting to get into the evening now. It's a little bit after 5, and I've mostly just been working on stuff, getting some things done. This morning, Giselle and I went to Bank of America, and we finally did something that we've been meaning to do for a while. It took forever for Giselle to be able to get her Social Security card and her driver's license with her new name on it, and with Giselle Rhodes written on it. And so we've been waiting for that to happen so we could open a joint account together at a Bank of America. That's like the bank that I use. I really like Bank of America a lot. And so this morning we went and put her on my account, which is now our account, and we also opened a savings account together. So savings will be put into that account every month now, which would be very nice to have. And I'll put some stuff in there myself every month. It'll automatically transfer some over. Plus we just put some in that we had some checks also that had Giselle's new name on it, Giselle Rhodes. People gave us some checks for our wedding and put Giselle Rhodes on them for just Giselle Rhodes. So like I couldn't put them in and Giselle couldn't put them in because it didn't have an account that said Giselle Rhodes. And then we're going to close her account at Citibank. We're just going to have a joint account together. There's no point in having separate accounts. It's just hassle. It's just like we need to be able to see our money all in one place, and this is like really the best way to do it. So we're going to close her Citibank account because Citibank sucks. It's awful. We both hate it a lot. We've had a lot of struggles with Citibank over the past couple months, and they closed like all the Citibanks in Massachusetts. So there's like not even a place we can go to deal with some of the issues we've been having. One of the most recent ones was we tried to deposit her check using the mobile deposit thing. We like take a picture of the check and it didn't take the picture. It wouldn't let us deposit it, and it was unfortunate because then like we had to call, and basically they couldn't do anything about it. We would have to go into a Citibank to actually like an actual branch to be able to do anything about it, and there are none around here, and so it was kind of frustrating. And it's just always like that. I keep shutting down her account for no apparent reason. And we'll try to log in, and all of a sudden it locks you out. And we had to like call, and she has to reset the password. One time she had to completely reset her account entirely, and luckily the money like got transferred over. That was already in there. Money got transferred over to her to the new account. But it's just Citibank is awful, and I would rather not have to deal with them ever again. So we're gonna end that. Anyway, so we have that now, which would be really nice. And anyway, so now I'm so done with my legs. They're driving me crazy. So I'm gonna try to do something for the itch right now. Last night, this morning as well, I did like olive oil to try and heal some of the scratches that I've been having to do. I've been trying so hard not to scratch. It's very difficult. And I have failed a little bit, but I've been trying really hard, so I'm gonna keep putting olive oil on as well. But, so there's this like concoction you can make with baking soda. Apparently, mix some baking soda and some water together, make like a little paste kind of thing, and you rub it on your legs, and that should help the itch immensely, and help the poison ivy go away more quickly in general. And the more I see it and whatever, the more it is poison ivy. Like I'm pretty positive it is, even though I still don't understand how it happened. Anyway, so I'm gonna mix together this thing and then get back to work because there's still just so much to be done, and I keep also getting a little bit tired, which is really annoying because I feel like I got enough sleep. I just keep getting tired for some reason, and so I'm gonna try to stay awake really nicely and drink lots of water, maybe eat some food in a second to maybe give myself some energy, and hopefully I can keep myself energized and keep going with stuff because sleep is not something I can do right now. I gotta save that for nighttime.
So guess whose food is whose? This is mine, and this is Christopher's.
Well, I got tacos, so they kind of like smash the tacos together. So yeah, I went and picked up Chipotle. The baking soda thing worked at least a little bit. It helped me feel a little bit less scratch-tastic, but I had to take it off to go to Chipotle and get Giselle, who's gonna go back to work in a little bit. But I'm excited for Chipotle. I haven't had this since I moved here.
So for over a year.
Yeah, I used to go to Chipotle at least once a week at my old job because it was like right there before I moved here. But yeah, so I just put more of the baking soda stuff on my legs because they feel awful. I want them to fall off and go away forever. Anyway.
Now we have awesome food.
Giselle's burrito's huge. Look at that thing.
But this is Christopher's.
Yeah.
And then this is mine. Here. I'll take a bite and show you what's in it. Rice, steak, sour cream, cheese,
And
salsa,
yeah,
and then black beans.
yeah. I just get steak and lettuce and cheese.
Pretty
And
delicious.
I like them. I like the little tacos.
I'm very excited.
It was a nice little lunch to have a lot of the time.
I had this at work like maybe a week or so ago, and my friend and I used like the buy one get one coupon together, my coworker and I, and it was delicious.
Yeah, I used to buy one get one free thing here for this.
Very
Which
excited.
is why we got it.
Yes.
Bye, Giselle.
Bye.
Have a good rest of the night at work.
Bye forever.
I hope it's enjoyable.
Thanks, Sharon, too. I need to find my keys though, or else I can't leave.
You can take my keys.
But then you wouldn't have keys.
I need keys for everywhere I'm going tonight.
Yes. Definitely.
Without the car, and while it's windy and cold and rainy.
True story.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
So we're about to go to sleep. I've pretty much just left this stuff on my legs for the past several hours, and it's mostly been working. Like, I haven't really been messing with it. It hasn't felt like I needed to mess with it like it has been, and I'm happy about that. I haven't messed with it in several hours, but now it's gonna come off. I'm sure it's like been flaking off a bunch on the floor. I think the baking soda just kind of falls off on its own, and I'm gonna have to vacuum my office, and tonight I've mostly just been in here, so I have to vacuum in here. I didn't get that much done video-wise today. I edited one book to video and posted it, my review for Ghost Talkers, and I didn't do any vlogs today, which I am okay with. I mean, I'll be caught up soon here. If I keep on the pace that I'm on, I'll be caught up soon, even if I do miss a couple days. So tomorrow I'll edit some. I'm gonna probably film a couple videos tomorrow, like a review for Red Right Hand, which I kind of am just looking forward to putting out and just never thinking about ever again. And I think, like I said, I think I said yesterday, that I would like to maybe film one of those Rhodes reading videos sometime this weekend, and I would like to do that tomorrow night at some point. And then today I did get a decent amount of stuff done with my outline. It's longer than I realized it was. There's more going on than I realized. I don't want to cut anything out. I'm just going to write it the way that I'm outlining it right now. And if it ends up having too much in it and just too much back and forth between storylines and there's just too much going on, maybe I'll have to cut some stuff out later on, but for now I'm just going to write it the way I'm doing it. And that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. And I was thinking about it, wondering how many pages 50,000 words is. And so I handwrite, and whenever I write, I generally count how many words I've gotten on a page, at least on several of the pages, so I can kind of like an average. I generally get somewhere between 350 and 400 words on a page. My handwriting's very small, so I can get 350 to 400 words on a page, so that equals for me like 133 pages, somewhere in the 130s. And so that's not very much. That's not very many pages. And so I was thinking about that way, is like some of these chapters that I'm outlining out right now, that I have an idea of like what's going to happen in the chapter. I think something that I'm going to try to do as much as I can, because it's just something that I would agree with, that I've seen talked about in writing lectures and stuff before, is that it's nice when, and that I've seen in books that I've read, obviously, is that it's nice when chapters have their own little rises and falls, and they have their own little thing going on, and like there's a reason for them to be there. There's a reason for them to exist, for them to go the way they do, to end the way they do, how they lead into the next chapter, all that kind of stuff. So I think about that when I'm outlining. It's important to me. It's one of the reasons why I really, really didn't like Red Right Hand, is because there are so many chapters in that book that were like 2 pages long, and they're pointless and added nothing. Anyway, it's such a short book. Like, so much of that book was pointless. If you took out all the pointless stuff, it probably would have been a novella. And anyway, so I've been trying to... Where was I going with that? I don't remember. It's late. It's later than it should be. It's later than I should be in bed right now. Giselle's in bed. She's already asleep, I think, unless she's watching YouTube videos. But I think some of these chapters are going to be fairly involved and long, and I feel like I might hit the 130 something pages, like the 50,000 words, by like chapter 4 or 5, and like that's not very many. There's gonna be a lot more chapters than that, as far as I can tell from what my outline is. Uh, like I'm not, I won't go too much more into that, but it's like I feel like I can do the 50,000 words. Like it's interesting. I'm not sure. I know I can do the 50,000 words, but the question is whether I can do it in a quick enough time to finish NaNoWriMo before the end of the month. I don't know how many words I can write in a month for real. I'm giving myself time to do it every single day in a month, and I would like to do it every single day. I've been trying to work every single day on this. I haven't missed that many days working on this since I started trying to put this together. So, like, no writing has happened yet. I'm saving that for November 1st so I can start with NaNoWriMo and have that be my jumping point. But I have been trying to do work on it every single day. So if I give myself the time to work on it every single day in November, then I don't know if I'll be able to get to 50,000 words, but if I do, it won't be that far into the book. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'm completely wrong and the chapters will go by super fast and only have like a few pages, and I'll get everything said that I need to get said, and it'll be a lot shorter than I realize. I don't know. I mean, I'm not outlining every single tiny little thing that's going to happen. I'm going to let things just flow. I'm just outlining the different things that I want to happen by like the end of the chapter, the different points that I want the chapter to hit. Anyway, I'm excited. It's only a week away, so I'm gonna go to bed now, and hope my legs. I'm gonna wash this stuff off my legs, and I don't want to get white stuff, this white baking soda stuff all over our bed and the rest of the apartment, I guess. So I think the kids got theirs some on the kitchen floor. I'm gonna have to sweep up, but I'm gonna go to bed now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.